Welcome to National Signing Day at Piper High School. We're very proud of our two student athletes, O'Connor Jonas and Travis LeBird, signing here with their friends and family and Coach Mitchell, and we're very proud of them. O'Connor, let's start with you. What does this mean as far as what you worked hard for and accomplished your goals, and then what do you think looking forward?
I didn't play my senior year.
Speak up for the camera.
I didn't play my senior year, so to even be going to play college ball, like everybody in the country, they're taking a big chance on me personally. And like I like to pay that forward to the team I'm about to play for, like put my heart out because I'm just thankful to be here today. And to the guys who after me coming up, just work hard, prove like you got something to prove, and that's pretty much what I got to say.
Great job, O'Connor. We're very proud of you. And Travis, you know, being the back-to-back Broward County's leading rusher, back-to-back Broward County's leading touchdown maker, and you know, just an all-around great student athlete that worked hard. We know your ups and downs with the test scores, and you accomplished that goal. You know, what's it mean for you and your family to come this day, National Signing Day, and to go to New York and play for the Stony Brook Seawolves? What does it mean to you as far as your hard work?
I mean, this is huge. I've been humble since the beginning, pretty much. And hard work pays off. So I guess now today's just my redirection to reality. So just changing everything. That's it.
Great. Well, we're very happy for you. And Mom, Travis's mom's here this morning. What does it mean to you as far as putting it in perspective, seeing Travis play from a young age, obviously, and then having this awesome blessing of an opportunity to afford a college education? What does this mean to you and your family?
Oh, it's a huge opportunity. First of all, I'm proud of him. He's been a football sport in heart since he was third grade, and I've stuck with him to the end. It's been his dedicated sports. He lives, eats, sleeps football, and to see him grow up to be a young man and have that opportunity to go to a huge school with this athletic and educational hype. I am so proud of him, and I know he'll do well. He's told me that Mom, I'm going to be a young man now, and I know he'll be that young man and being dedicated to his education. And he knows education is first with me, and sports I don't worry about. He does his thing on the field. So I am proud, the family's proud, and I'm looking forward for his future.
Awesome.
And thank you, Piper, and thank you, Coach, and all of his teammates and everything. And I'm really, Coach also, thank you guys. You guys really work with him, and I'm happy, I'm thrilled.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Coach Mitchell, you know, what's it mean for these two young men? I know what they mean on the football field, and also you had a lot of dealings with them off the football field as far as great young men that you talk highly of. You know, what does it mean for you to put this all in perspective for these two gentlemen?
Well, for O'Connor first, to come back from a devastating knee injury, this is, you know, a dream come true. It broke his heart and it broke my heart the day we found out that he was not going to be able to play his senior year. I just told him in his ear that hard work is going to get this done. I gave him a goal, and I said he needed to work it. And I checked with him each week on the goal. We talked quite often, and I knew through all the leadership counseling that we put him through over the 2 years here since I've been here have paid off. He's one of the kids that sets example by what he does. It doesn't have to be a spoken word. He's always taking care of the job in the classroom. So that wasn't one of my concerns. He's a great kid, and this is a beautiful payoff for something like that. On the other hand, the short guy here is you know, a two-time All-State athlete, which is a very rare accomplishment in high school football. But he talks about his humility, and that's the first thing that jumps out when anybody ever meets him. They come right back to me and say, wow, that is a humble kid. And to accomplish all the things that he did and still maintain that humility, that's a character quality that most people would die to have. He understands that He has an opportunity in front of him to get 5 years worth of education now, and that's the most important thing he's going to do, because that sets the table for the rest of his life. I'm not concerned with Travis's athletic abilities. We've talked about it so much, we don't need to really talk about it anymore. I'm looking forward to seeing that electrical engineering degree in his hand one day. And I'm just happy that he's going to realize a dream, getting a free education, and he's going to make the Piper Bingle alumni proud. I don't have any doubt in my mind that these two guys are going to have major success just because of the character. You know, that's a tribute to their families. So that's the way we feel about them.
Well put, Coach, well put. And if we can just give a shout out to Stony Brook Seawolves and the coach, can you kind of share with the camera and everybody about that story as far as the coach and what you share with the administration?
The greatest thing is we had probably 60 Division I coaches come through the building last year in the spring, and everybody said the same thing. Wow, Travis is a great athlete. But nobody held out that scholarship offer because there was something that held him back, and it was his size. They've done a study on the size of players that are 5'6" and below, and last year, out of all the Division I scholarships across the country, only 16 boys in this country at the size 5'6" got a Division I college scholarship. So I got on the phone to Stony Brook because I remember them when they came through. They said, "Coach, we will offer Travis right here and now and take him as is. We love his film." And shortly after I got off the phone, 2 days later, the defensive coordinator showed up at my door. And then the following day, the head coach flew across country from Dallas to come in and look Travis straight in the eye and say, "Travis, I'm only going to tell you this. I've looked at your film. I want to offer you a full scholarship right here and now." And that was the first coach. He was the only head coach that took the time to do that. And then the next thing that we got into was, what are we going to do to take care of Travis academically? Because we know he can carry the ball. You know, so that's what we spent probably the next hour and a half talking about in the portable, how we're going to get that done. And I think that he was happy with it when he went up on his trip. The first people he got to meet were the 3 ladies in the academic department, right? And what they're offering is something that every kid should enjoy. You know, someone's going to look after him and make sure that he's getting everything he needs to be successful and get his college degree. I think as educators, that's the first thing that we strive for. You know, those of us that have played any kind of sports know that you have 15 minutes of fame and then it's over, and then you have to live your life the rest of your life. And for some guys, that can be a shock. You know, and I don't want that to be a shock for our kids. I want them to get their degrees first, and their athletics will take care of itself. You know, the coaches at the next level are going to take good care of that starting at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, baby. So, don't got to worry about that from me anymore. Mine's going to be just a hip hip hooray phone call. How you guys doing? What do you need from me? And I'll be looking forward to watching them play football in the fall.
Awesome. Well put, Coach Mitchell. We know, you know, it takes a team and a supportive staff, and we'd like to switch it over to Assistant Head Coach Baldwin, who has a huge heart for his players and is always working behind the scenes to meet their needs on and off the field. And Coach, why don't you take us through this process, particularly related to these 2 young men, and you know what it means for you and your career.
Well, what it means for me is that the plan works, and we put a plan together. They follow through with the plan. O'Connor came to me. He got cleared at the end of the year, wanted to play. We wouldn't let him get on the field because I let him know that his academics, his test scores, were going to get him to where he needed to be, and that happened. Travis, took Travis every day. I call him, "Travis, you're reading, you're reading, you're reading." And Travis did everything that was needed to do. Took him down, took that test, got what needed to be done, and I'm so proud of these young men. And the character they have will carry them through life. And we got 2 good ones here for Piper. Congratulations, boys. I'm proud of you.
Bengal Nation.